it onto YouTube, but do. Dragon Age Origins. I don't know how many people are actually broadcasting games like this, considering how many new games are out right now. If I actually do a complete walkthrough of this, I'll probably continue with 2 and 3. I might just skip to 3. I liked 2, but I didn't like being stuck in the same city for most of the game.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
What gave you that impression? Was it my badass armor, the beard, or my giant sword on my back?
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
I mean, I've played this game a good 5 or 6 times, but where's Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment.
It's not really good directions, but whatever.
Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
Looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair. I mean, it's not like I've met him before, but I've never met him before, so yeah, tell me where
Try
he is.
heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Loghain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Maybe I should try.
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The King has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Well, that doesn't sound very nice. Maybe I should get myself a cup. Different kind of poison.
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Loghain are on the southwest side of the camp. The King likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Loghain wild, that does. Good luck to you, then.
You'd have no more use for me. If this was Fallout, I'd probably kill you. But it's not Fallout, and it's not Skyrim. Or I can kill a chicken and be killed for it, even though I saved them from pretty much everything. Hello.
Greetings, young man. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not?
No, I'm not.
He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud.
Well,
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the King.
I am Leon.
Well met, and good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
I think she says that regardless of what I respond with. Will you be fighting besides the King, or are you gonna be knitting us a sweater or something?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play.
We do need a healer.
To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
I know the Fade is somewhere you go when you dream. It is? That's something I did not know. I thought it was like a thing that the mages go to when you play through their thing. I don't know if it's where you go when you're sleeping. I need to look at the index more.
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether
Codex.
it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
I need to look up what benevolent means. I'm assuming it's like malevolent, but the same... something different? I don't know.
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. When the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says. It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
Don't you have any proper advice? I'll just kill all the Darkspawn. All
A wise attitude. It's worked well for me in the past. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
You better believe it. I don't even know I've wasted my time talking to you. What the fuck is he looking at? I should go smash his teeth in for giving me such a benign.
Any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
If I had flirting skills like his, I wouldn't just be single, I'd be in jail.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
And what did you think I would be?
Me? I was hoping for a comely lass with golden hair and terrible eyesight. The name's Davith. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did. What do you think? What do you know about this ritual? Is it satanic and is it healthy?
I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
No way. So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
I don't need you for shit. You're probably not even gonna live past the first mission, motherfucker. Yeah, you better walk away from me. Actually, that's the same guy that gave me that. He's like gliding and walking at the same time. I'm seeing shit that I did not see the first time I played this game.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's
Shut
eyes.
the fuck up.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
The third? Bitch! I'm gonna be your leader in like a day.
Sir Jury is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arlaman.
You should be happy
You have
you
the
don't
bearing
live
of a
long
man who
enough to
knows
see
how
what
to
happens
fight.
after you die.
If I may ask, were you a soldier before you came here?
Nah, I was a badass.
Are you a nobleman? I am honored to be in your company, my lord. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Not very smart at all. Yes, I'm looking forward to it. I wouldn't be here if I had a choice in the matter. Aren't you nervous about fighting the Vids? I'm curious about the joining ritual.
As am I. Has anyone told you about it?
Only that it's dangerous. It's all a big secret. David said we might go to the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
I'm gonna do something really quick before I continue this wonderful journey into the wilds. Onwards with our quest. Bet you can't walk when I walk in your way, you little shit.
Well met.
Well played.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
No.
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
You are a very strange man. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage?
Don't worry, I'm no mage. Would that make your day worse? We haven't met, you must be Alistair.
Hardly. I just like to know my chances of being turned into a toad at any given moment. Wait, I do know who you are. You're Duncan's new recruit. From High Ever. I should have recognized you right away. I apologize.
Stalking me? How could you recognize me?
Duncan sent word. He spoke quite highly of you. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Alistair, the new Grey Warden. Though I guess you knew that.
I didn't.
As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name's Leon. I can't prepare on my own. Let's get on with it then. Can you tell me about the joining?
Right, that was the name. So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
Does my cat count? Have you?
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
My Chico, is that sunken in? Holy shit, that looks creepy on this side.
With the mage, the Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
That would be awkward, oh my god.
I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger. And the mage picked right up on that.
Then why'd you do
I
it?
never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
Let's go.
If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
Just walking like a badass. Automatic running when you pull the sword out. Put it back in. It doesn't feel the same anymore. How do I put this thing away? There we go. You got to save for yourself, huh?
Have you seen an elf running about? Young woman, red hair, carrying a suit of chain.
Can't say I have, no.
Blast it. Where did she go? That suit better be patched up when she gets back, or by the maker up. Oh, pardon my manners. My troubles are no concern of yours, I'm sure. I'm the quartermaster. Did you come for supplies?
I came to get a piece of that ass. Do you need help tracking the skull down?
Oh, I'm sure you have better things to do than run errands for me. I can find her myself.
Lame.
Make her be with you in the coming battle, friend.
You're probably gonna die. I don't even give a shit. Let's go, Alistair. Let's go to this cruel, harshly colored world where everything is black and white, and red and orange. Is that beige? I think that's beige. Anyway, look at you standing all dramatically in front of a freaking fire that happens to have more quality than the majority of
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin
He
preparations.
found me, sir.
Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
You little bitch.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Kokari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of darkspawn blood.
Isn't that satanic?
1 for each recruit.
Finally! Some action!
Without a doubt. Darkspawn aren't renowned for their willingness to offer up their blood. There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
Find archive 3 vials of blood. Let's get the fuck out of
The
here.
scrolls contain treaties promising support. Treaties that may prove valuable in the days to come.
Don't give a fuck.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Why are they all looking at me like that? That's creepy. Run away. You know, you would think the senior guy would be the one leading us all, and not. Yeah, it makes more sense if you actually have him leading the way. I mean, at least story-wise, just because he's supposed to be the guy that knows everything.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Okay. This is awkward. Hey.
As you...
Then there's this thing here. You know, the water looks a little bit more textured than I remember it. I don't remember it looking that good before. That or I never paid attention. I don't even know, but it looks pretty shiny.
Over here. Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
He's fine.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Leave. You're keeping us from our precious XP.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
That doesn't matter.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be
Happens all
fine
the
if
time.
we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
pussy. Overcoming these dangers is a part of our test. My character looks sick. You sound like a coward to me. I agree, this is too dangerous. We'll just fight our way out of trouble.
That's true.
Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Okie dokie.
That flower, white with a red center. The Kennel Master at Ostagar was asking about those. The Kennel Master said this flower can help dogs that get sick from biting Darkspawn. At any rate, he was offering a reward if someone went into the wilds and brought him one. Might want to think about it is all.
I mean, free money does sound pretty nice. And I'm taking it. None of you are. You bitches.
Oh look, Darkspawn. What a surprise.
Down you go. Ow. Yeah, it's all getting up on the same day.
To the dead!
Alright, I damn it. Stuck. Fuck that. gotten through this and it's already been almost half an hour. Bring it on!
All right, get over here.
I almost did, but I had potion, because it's okay to drink and fight at the same time. Am I going the right way? I'm pretty sure I am. Hut, 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 hut. I like how they run so fucking fast, they have to stop just to give me a moment to get a head start. Is this where that extra thing is? I don't think it is. Oh.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Am I going the right way? I think I am, yeah. Yeah, boy. Let's look at the map. Yeah, I am. It's been a while. I recognize by sight, not vision. That makes absolutely no fucking sense, because it's the same thing. It's auto-saved. Does that mean shit's about to go down? I remember there being a boss here. What the hell? There's like some details I'm like seeing for the first time and didn't even notice before.
Never any shortage of these ones. Great.
What the fuck was that? Oh jeez, I'm about to die. Get back here, you piece of shit. Fuck you and your grandma. Surely you'll kick. Oh my god.
On it, done. Off I go.
Why is Alistair getting big up? Used to just straight up just only take control of my character until shit actually hit the fan. But you know, thinking about it, it's actually smarter to just use all the characters, make sure they all go the right fucking way. I know there's like a special boss here if I fuck with the rocks. But I didn't do something else. And I'm too lazy to go all the way back there. I just want to go through this already. Am I leveled up? I'm not even sure. No, I haven't. I mean, I died, so it's probably why. I diddly got knocked the fuck out. We need to get these guys out of the goddamn way. Oh my god. Jeez, I got knocked out. got wrecked. Rickety wrecked, motherfucker! I leveled up and I didn't do shit. Makes a lot of sense. Should raise some of that too. Alright. 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 This way.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you, Scavenger or intruder?
I am neither. The Grey Wardens own this fucking tower. Intruder, and how I would first know where you are, where you come from. Where did you come from? Stay back. You probably have a sexual disease. I have neither.
It is a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here?
Why are you talking in third person?
And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Because we
Answer her. She looks
like
chastened,
looting
and that
dead
means
people.
others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
See, Disney?
She's a witch of the wild, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Why is it
Witch
always
of
toads?
the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own?
What?
You there, handsome lad. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine. Let us be civilized.
Yeah, I promise you won't harm us. Forget it, you first. You're a piece of shit. I am Leon. A pleasure to meet you. I am a very friendly person, covered in blood, and have a sword behind my back. That's not remotely threatening at all.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer. You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Tell us at once to face the consequences. She's toying with us. Let's go. Who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Can you take us to her? Is this a joke?
There is a sensible request. I like you.
I'd be careful. First it's, I like you. Then zap. Frog time.
Why is it
She'll
always
put us all in
frogs?
the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you. Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
The fuck are you
She's a
talking
witch,
about?
I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
Yes.
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Do you possess a different viewpoint? Or do you believe as the others do?
I believe you're crazy and possibly dangerous. I'm not sure what to believe. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking, you piece of shit. I believe you have something we need.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Okay. I'm sure they'll be eager to act on your advice.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings.
The fuck are you talking about?
Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Song of Courage. The bard launches into an epic song of the party's exploits, granting them bonuses to attack, damage, and critical chance. Hey, I was reading that. I didn't even get to read my own accomplishments. This game is fucking me. Let's talk to this guy first.
Greetings. Are you one of the Grey Wardens that went into the wilds? Did you happen to see any white flowers?
Yes, I saw giant red flowers.
I don't know for sure that the flower will aid my poor hounds, but it's worth trying. I have, let's see, 20 silver to offer as a reward for it.
That should be fine.
Thank you for your assistance, then. Perhaps we won't lose as many hounds as I'd feared.
You're welcome. I got paid. Money!
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
Fuck yeah, we were.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
I am ready.
Excellent. You will need that courage to face what comes next.
Courage? How much danger are we in?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
I have no problem facing what is to come, because I am the ultimate badass, and I'm also the main character, so me dying, canonly, is not possible until the end of the game.
I agree. Let's have it done.
You're gonna
Then
die.
let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
I don't like this anymore. Just stop yammering. You're giving me a headache. And calm down. There's nothing we can do about it now.
I only know that my wife is in Highover with a child on the way. If they had
Probably
warned
dead
me,
too.
it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
That's a horrible thing to say. We don't know that, damn, if you make a good point. I don't know what to fucking say. Will you both shut up?
Yes, Sir Knight. Try not to wet your trousers until the ritual starts.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
You're
At
about
last,
to.
we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
It's like a cult. I love it. Let's get on with it.
We speak only a few words prior to the joining. These words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward. I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
Okay.
Had I known...
There is no turning back.
No.
Whatever was already taken over.
You asked too much. There is no glory in this.
He fucked you up with one hand.
I am sorry.
Looks like a little bitch that just took a really bad shit.
But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good.
I don't even give a fuck if they know they're both fucking idiots. I just fucking drink it.
A Grey Warden.
It's kind of creepy.
Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
Of course I made it. I'm the main character.
How do you feel?
I feel like taking a shit. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory. Oh my god. The thing you said prepared me for that. That's over. I'm fine.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Don't give a
Such
shit.
dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
I'm gonna play up till the betrayal, and then I'm gonna call it a day as far as broadcasting goes. What the fuck? I only got 1 point. No. Can I get the next one? No, I can't. I need to be level 8. Fuck. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, my dog leveled up. Oh shit. Dougal. Doogly doo. Yeah, I can play as the dog. This is the best game ever. Woo. Woo. I've never actually tried this before. This is actually kind of funny. Woo. Woo. It'd be funny if I just kick my own dog. It'd also be fun. Oh yeah, I named him Dumbass in this gameplay too. I forgot all about that.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Kalen. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion.
This nigga's racist.
Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate
Damn, he called you
Marek
a
did not
bitch.
live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the young lord from Highever I met earlier. I understand congratulations are in order.
I didn't have a choice, really. I don't feel that special, thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Especially because I'm
Your
really
fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Kalen. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from
To
cover.
flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
I'll do my best, Your Majesty.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
Circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, Mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Kalen. A glorious moment for us all.
You heard the plan. You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
I am ready to go.
Yes, so am I.
You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley. We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for. Then I must... join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
It's time for this shit to get started. Damn. I wish random rainstorms happened when I went to do epic shit.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here.
Let's cross the bridge.
They're everywhere. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Onwards. I have a flaming sword. What can you do?
Going.
Alright.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Could have sworn there was one up there too, but I guess not. Light shines down upon me. I think that's the most cunning I'm gonna need in this whole game. Take a chill pill and let me mark you. I should change your tactics up a bit. I actually kind of forgot I could do that. Let's see. Tactics. Growl, is that the only thing he has? There we go. Now when I'm getting attacked, they'll do something. I don't think he needs much more than that. Okay, select tactics. These are the most tactics I can give him. I guess I'll just leave that alone. Or, I wanted to do one thing. That should take care of that. Should save it too. Don't want to do all that again that I just recorded. An hour worth of gameplay, that would be awful. You see, this is what broadcasting is good for, knowing how much shit you're about to lose when you die. Oh, it auto-saved, wow. Burning alive here. Go, Doc, go. Out from hell.
Never any shortage of these.
Pick up the shit they dropped. Insufficient skill? Fuck you, game. Oh shit. I'm known as the Flaming Torch. I mean, my sword. Oh shit, we did it at the same time. We are wrecking these guys. These tactics are fucking helping out so goddamn much. Why didn't I do this the first time I played? Things you learn when you get older. Holy monkey.
What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
Weren't you complaining that you couldn't fight, you fucking fag?
Hey, you're right. I guess there is a silver lining here if you think about it. At any rate, We need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Look! It's Darkspawn Cult City. Head. I like how none of us actually comment about the fact that there are heads mounted all around us. But then again, I guess these are Darkspawn, so I guess this isn't something that's new. About these guys. Oh! I almost feel bad for these guys. We're fucking wrecking these guys.
They just crop up everywhere.
Hey!
Yes.
Let's just be a troll. Just keep it.
Yes. All right.
Down you go, you best name.
Down you go.
That's not what I meant to do. There we go.
Never any shortage of these ones. Send that off.
So much better when we attack the same target instead of trying to fight them all on our own. Getting fucking swarmed. This is such a good idea! Okay. Should only be like, what, like 2 more floors left? Yeah.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
Wow. Alistair and the dog are just fucking wrecking everything. I didn't even get a chance to kill half of these guys. Holy shit.
Wait.
I didn't even know that guy was there.
Going.
Don't you know how to heal that magic?
Darkspawn. They just crop up everywhere, don't they?
That's what the beds are really supposed to look like in here. That looks really uncomfortable. Like, holy shit. Then again, I guess they are sleeping in armor, though.
Alright. And I'm off.
Found anything stronger yet? It's about the same. Nothing really good. Just when you thought they couldn't get any uglier.
The beacon is over here. Surely mid.
Huh, some stuff I've never grabbed before.
Before it's too late.
Shit. Drop something real quick. Let's equip that before we leave. Hell yeah, boy. Looking swig. Swiggity swag. Equipping stuff that's way better before I move on. I'll sell the rest of that crap as soon as we get on with this shit.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
What a bitch.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
a tale with the books. That's it. My shoulders. My shoulder. Not even know. Blah. Hello, am I naked?
Ah, your
Oh, shit.
eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
What did you drug me with?
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
What happened to the army? To the king? I remember being over there. She asked me, what do you mean? What happened to
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
Seems legit. I have a friend? Holy shit. What happened to the Grey Wardens of the King? Neither am I. This is horrible. I need to get the fuck out of here.
The suspicious dim-witted one who was with you before, yes. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Okay. I'll go and speak to your mother because that's something cool. Thank you for helping me. Can I go?
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I can see that. Though that chest is majestically healing. Why does your mother want to see me?
I will stay and make something to eat.
Make me a cracker. Fuck damn. She was standing close as fuck. Out the door I go. Go with the flow. Go with the flow.
See, here is your fellow Grey Warden. You worry too much, young man.
You're alive. I thought you were dead for sure.
It takes more than a few Darkspawn to kill me.
Duncan's dead. The Grey Wardens. Even the King. They're all dead. Oh, this doesn't seem real. If it weren't for Morrigan's mother, we'd be dead on top of that tower.
Do not talk about me as if I am not present, lad.
I didn't mean... But what do we call you? You've never told us your name?
Names are pretty, but useless. The chastened folk call me Flemeth. I suppose it will do.
The Flemeth? From the legends? Daveth was right. You're the Witch of the Wilds, aren't you?
And what does that mean? I know a bit of magic, and it has served you both well, has it not?
Who cares what she is? We need to go.
We need to bring Loghain to judgment. Why would he do this?
Now that is a good question. Men's hearts hold shadows darker than any tainted creature. Perhaps he believes the Blight is an army he can outmaneuver. Perhaps he does not see that the evil behind it is the true threat.
The Archdemon.
Then we need to find this Archdemon. We need to fuck it up.
By ourselves? No Grey Warden has ever defeated a Blight without the army of a half-dozen nations at his back. Not to mention... I don't know how.
How to kill the Archdemon, or how to raise an army? It seems to me those are two different questions, Have the Wardens no allies these days?
I don't know. Duncan said that the Grey Wardens of Loghain had been called, and Arl Eamon would never stand for this, surely.
Who the fuck? The Earl of Redcliffe?
I suppose. Arl Eamon wasn't at Ostagar. He still has all his men. And he was Caelan's uncle. I know him. He's a good man, respected in the Landsmeet. Of course, we could go to Redcliffe and appeal to him for help.
Whoa, that's a great idea. We should totally go along with that.
Such determination. How intriguing.
I still don't know if Arl Eamon's help would be enough. He can't defeat the Darkspawn horde by himself.
Yes, he can. Surely there are other allies we can call on.
Of course! The treaties. Grey Wardens can demand aid from dwarves, elves, mages, and other places. They're obligated to help us during a blight.
I may be old, but dwarves, elves, mages, this Arl Eamon, and who knows what else. This sounds like an army to me.
So can we do this? Go to Redcliffe and these other places and build an army?
For shizzle and nizzle.
So you are set then, ready to be Grey Wardens.
As ready as we'll ever be. We're going, woman. Don't push us. Yes, thank you for everything, you old hag.
No, thank you. You are the Grey Wardens here, not I.
Okay,
now, before you go, there is yet one more thing I can offer you.
The stew is bubbling, mother dear. Shall we have 2 guests for the eve, or none?
The Grey Wardens are leaving shortly, girl. And you will be joining them.
Such a shame. What?
You heard me, girl. The last time I looked, you had ears.
So what makes you think we want her, you little shit? Well, I think that's a great idea.
Have I no say in this?
You have been itching to get out of the wilds for years. Here is your chance. As for you, Wardens, consider this repayment for your lives.
What?
Not to look a gift horse in the mouth, but won't this add to our problems? Out of the wilds, she's an apostate.
If you do not wish help from us illegal mages, young man, perhaps I should have left you on that tower.
Point taken.
Mother, this is not how I wanted this. I'm not even ready.
You must be ready. Alone, these two must unite for Eldon against the Darkspawn. They need you, Morrigan. Without you, they will surely fail, and all will perish under the Blight. Even I.
I understand.
And you, Wardens, do you understand? I give you that which I value above all in this world. I do this because you must succeed.
I love how it's in bold. Like, it isn't specified how important this is already.
Allow me to get my things, if you please.
You mean you have clothes? Holy shit. I was assuming you'd wear the same thing every
I
day.
am at your disposal, Grey Wardens. I suggest a village north of the wilds as our first destination. It is not far, and you will find much you need there. Or, if you prefer, I shall simply be your silent guide. The choice is yours.
Actually, I have some questions. I have no problems with your presence if Alistair doesn't. No, I prefer you speak about it.
You will regret saying that.
Dear, sweet mother, you are so kind to cast me out like this. How fondly I shall remember this moment.
Well, I always said, if you want something done, do it yourself. Or hear about it for a decade or two afterwards.
Do you really want to take her along because her mother says so?
Oh, get over yourself, Alistair. You're such a bore. You need all the help we can get. No, not really.
I guess you're right. The Grey Wardens have always taken allies where they could find them.
I am so pleased to have your approval.
She called you a bitch.
Farewell, Mother. Do not forget the stew on the fire. I would hate to return to a burned-down hut.
Bah! 'Tis far more likely you will return to see this entire area, along with my hut, swallowed up by the Blight.
That was dark.
All I meant was...
Yes, I know. Do try to have fun, dear.
This nigga's like female Yoda. But uglier. Well, this is a great place to end this part of the game. I hope y'all enjoyed watching me fuck around in this wonderful game of mine. We shall continue sometime. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.